Hastings and Rother CCG manages 7 of the most deprived wards in East Sussex, with residents there at a higher risk of medical conditions and lower life expectancy. East Sussex Better Together is an integrated health and social care programme that hopes to tackle these health inequalities and improve patient outcomes. Nick Wallace has more.
There's a quiet revolution happening on the south coast of England. Hastings is a historic and famous seaside town. But men in the most deprived areas live 11 years less than those in other areas of the town. Life expectancy for both men and women is lower than the England average.
These health problems are magnified when set against the issue of an ageing population, which is putting pressure on already scarce health and social care resources.
In 2014, a radical and unique health and social care programme was launched called East Sussex Better Together. It pools the expertise of 2 clinical commissioning groups, 2 NHS trusts and East Sussex County Council, with a combined budget of £850 million. Susan Ray is a local GP and a governing body member of Hastings and Rother CCG.
This is the first time we've actually been getting adult social care and the voluntary sector and everyone who has a stake in it around the same table, coming to the same meetings, agreeing the same priorities, and we've actually, I think we've been quite brave to allocate the funding and sort of go down this road. I mean, I'm very excited about it actually, because I do actually think it is the first time it actually feels like people are working together when they haven't before.
Fully integrating health and social care services is a huge task, but it's getting results. Health and Social Care Connect is a new phone service which helps NHS and social care users manage daily life with a range of conditions by getting them the right sort of care quickly and efficiently.
They are preventing hospital admissions. The teams out there are actually going out there, and patients don't want to be admitted into hospital, so they're actually offering a service which stops that from happening.
Win-win outcomes like this stem from a complete re-evaluation of the way health and social care is provided in East Sussex.
We've worked on having integrated local services, such as having social workers, occupational therapists, community nurses, working alongside general practitioners. We've worked on urgent care. We're working differently now with the voluntary sector in terms of building community resilience. And we're looking at every aspect of health and social care and looking to improve the quality and improve the efficiency and improve the integration of all of those services to improve people's health and well-being across the whole population.
Good afternoon, St Nicholas Centre, how may I help you?
Tackling health inequalities is a priority for East Sussex Better Together. The St Nicholas Centre in St Leonard's is a charity-owned building, a community hub providing services to improve health outcomes for local people and families. A chat during a routine NHS health check led to Mary getting help with her depression and anxiety from the Hastings Community Wellbeing Service.
I mean, depression can be a very lonely place to be, very isolating, which is where I found myself. And so now, having engaged with that service and indeed other services as a result of community wellbeing, because they signpost as well, so they referred me on to other services. Because of that, I feel that things are starting to move in my life, and yeah, I feel much better for it, definitely.
It's the sustainability of buildings like this which is being looked at through a unique funding regime which is being advanced by the clinical commissioning group, so that as well as just delivering health services, the capacity of the community can be enhanced. For too long, people have been regarded as patients or service users, people receiving services, and we're starting now to see people able to make a contribution as a volunteer or as an advocate. And so often the people who've made journeys themselves are in the best position to actually help others.
The ambition and scale of the partnership and the sheer commitment of the professionals and volunteers in Hastings and Rother is evident. There are plans on the horizon to take things a step further by integrating into a new model of care to help take away organisational barriers. It's hoped that these radical long-term changes will future-proof the NHS and social care in East Sussex and make a real difference to people's life expectancy and health.